I have here a very budget-friendly portable video projector. And there it is. This is called the MAGCUBIC HY300 Pro Plus. This is an ultra portable projector. It's got Android built into it. You can take this with you anywhere, provided you have an AC power supply. I have here an inverter that is portable. I'm able to project movies up on a wall, up on a ceiling. You know, all you need is something like a tripod, or you don't even really need that. It's got an integrated speaker base, so you don't need to get any other speaker supply. And this is capable of taking HDMI input, USB input, and also playing things directly off your home Wi-Fi setup, or perhaps your mobile hotspot off your phone. This does mirror casting. This is a really clever little bit of kit. For only about $65, it'll come with a protective case, and you can take this with you anywhere you like. If you're interested in getting this, then this is from AliExpress. Check out the link in the description of this video. You'll get the best possible price and be supporting my channel at the same time. My name is John, and this is Gel Reviews. And in this video, we're going to check out everything that the MAGCUBIC has to offer. Please subscribe. Okay, so here it is. This is the box the MAGCUBIC will come in. There's not too much to this box, except up on this side, it'll tell you the product name is a smart projector. The model number is a HY300 Pro Plus. And then the manufacturer is Guangdong Sinoy Smart Technology. That's pretty much all there is to the box. And this is what came with my kit. For 65 Australian dollars, including delivery to my home address, this is what you will get. You'll also get a manual inside of the box also. I have an Australian plug. This will plug into your 220 to 240 volt power supply. It comes with a remote control, and you'll be using this quite a lot with this. This also came with a carry bag. I paid $13 extra. I got the bundle that sold the carry bag with it so that it can all stay together in here protected. Here is the MAGCUBIC projector itself. This weighs about half a kilo on its own. Now, it certainly is not very heavy. We have a threaded mount on the bottom that allows you to place it onto a camera stand or a tripod, something of that nature. You have here an integrated speaker base. Now, the speaker base is only rated at 5 watts of power. But for the purpose of this, viewing this inside of maybe like a tent or something that's smaller and confined, this is fine in terms of noise volume level, you know, just to be able to hear your movie. It's quite loud, that's what I'm trying to say. This is adjustable at the angle, as you can see. So you can pretty much position this where, you know, you may view it that way, you may view it up on the ceiling, any which way that you like. Up on the top here, we have a manual focus. So this adjusts, obviously, the lens, and you can get it to a nice, crisp image. Just a bit of manual focus there, like so. The lens itself looks like that from the front. It comes with a plastic sticker that I've already peeled off. And up on the rear, you have here a power switch, HDMI input, a USB input, so you can play your movies that way as well. You have the power input from your DC plug, and that is all there is to it. This thing has an Android operating system inside, and when I turn it on for you, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and it is quite good. Look, I'm pretty surprised. Like, for $65 for everything here, this is actually quite a powerful little projector. This is what comes for your $65, or if you only want this alone, $53 to $54 just for the projector alone. Okay, let's set it up and show you what to expect. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to demo setting up this projector, shining it up at my painted wall. Now, that is only a grey painted wall. To probably get the most crisp image, you probably should have some form of a white sheet, but for demonstration purposes, this will be fine. I have here a bit of a mount or a camera mount, and we'll be screwing in the base, as you can see on the bottom. So I'll just screw that in. And then you can make your relevant adjustments. There we go. So if you've got something like a tripod, I tell you what, you can set this thing up anywhere just off the threaded screw mount up on the bottom. As you know, this requires power. So think about this, if you are camping, you're going to need some form of power supply, aren't you? Now I have here a Blue power supply. This can generate up to 700 watts of power, and it's an inverter. So this runs DC and AC, so that's going to be my power supply. I'm going to plug this in. And then we'll plug this into the back of the projector. There we go. I turned on my power supply, chuck it onto AC, and now there is power coming to my projector. I'm simply going to be turning this on, and in just a moment, you'll see it coming through up on the wall, MAGCUBIC. I've dimmed the lights in here. Now this will just take probably about 30 seconds just to come up to the operating system, and there it is. Now I will just try tightening up that image, that picture that we can see there, using the manual zoom function. And I'll just adjust the placement upon the wall. Excellent, and there we go. Now probably one of the downsides with me showing this to you like this, I probably won't be able to show you just how clean and crisp the image is, but I hope you can kind of see it. The image itself is pretty good. This boasts 8,000 lumens of light, projecting it up on your chosen surface, and this is going to be your operating screen. To me, that actually looks really, really nice. If I had a white painted surface or a sheet, this would look a whole lot more crisp. But just for our demo purposes now, let's show you what this can do. Let's just show you some of the settings. In settings, we have projection setting, network settings, Bluetooth, application manager, system, other settings, date and time, and language. Just up on projection settings. Well, down here, you have various different projection modes. You can scale it up or down. I'm going down, obviously. We can digitally scale it up. That's a pretty nice size. I'll just go to about 4. On the bottom here is auto trapezoidal correction. So with this particular one, if the angle of your projector is set up different to the angle of your wall, you press auto trapezoidal correction and it'll correct itself. And it'll tell you automatic keystone correction is completed. Yay. Alternatively, you can do it manually, you can do initial angle correction, and these are a few other things that I have not played with because I found that the auto keystone correction works perfectly. So that is pretty cool. HDMI, if you have a HDMI input, it'll search for it. I have nothing. If you have USB, it'll search for it as well. I don't have a USB plugged in at the moment. On the bottom, you can install various different applications, for example, Netflix, Disney, YouTube. Remembering this is Android based and this can connect to a Wi-Fi system that's maybe on your phone or upon your home internet Wi-Fi. I have downloaded YouTube, so let's jump into that app and let's check it out. And once you sign into your YouTube, I'll just jump to my list of videos here. Let's just pick the first video. Video is something that may interest you, or then again, it may totally not interest you. But let me just give you a little bit of context first of all. Here we've got Brisbane on Google Earth, yay. Over here, you'll see a massive body of water. This is... Okay, I can fast forward, I can rewind. Let's go back to the start of the video. Here we go, let's hit play. This is beautiful. Oh, looks like it should flow into the Brisbane River. Oh, here we go, you jump over this little running stream. So good to ride your bike. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today's video is something that may interest you, or then again, it may totally not interest you. Let me pause that. You'll see a massive body. There we go. The volume coming out from there is fine for, you know, smaller type of home projection setup. Not too bad at all. I was quite happy with that. Let's hit play again. This is indeed really, really big, even though it looks
it's really, really small.
That's enough of that. Okay, let me plug a USB into the rear side. And you'll notice it's come up with an option that it's detected the USB drive. Do you want to open the USB? I'm going to go open. And there is my USB there. Now I know here that I have a movie file. My favorite movie of all time, Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. And let's just hit play on that. And playing just fine. I can adjust my volume up and down depending what I want. All right, we'll stop that and get out of there. Up on the main operating screen, you can go into My Apps, and on here there is an option there to screencast. So whatever is up on your mobile phone, if you want to use your phone to sort of project through the projector, you can do that. This will bring you to a screen like this. And you see up on the bottom left hand side, Android wireless, you have Miracast, AirPlay for your Apples, you have Android wired, and you have your Apple wired. Generally speaking, you know, I'll probably use trans screen, and this worked really well. Not much lag at all up on my phone. But you also have Miracast, and this is just your casting screen, or if you've got Samsung's, you might have Smart View option, and it tells you the steps up on the side, how to get that working through your phone. And I've tested this and it works fine. Now, I'll prefer to actually play direct off a USB, or, you know, if I have set up a mobile phone hotspot, then I'll connect the projector to my phone and it works quite well. But if I am casting, doing a smart Miracast direct off my phone, you have that option here also. It works quite well. Sometimes there's a little bit of lag. It all depends on how good your hotspot is, I guess. This is a couple of the different ways that you can actually use your projector. Not forgetting that the projector also has HDMI input. So if you've got some sort of device playing and you've got a HDMI cable, well then bring it back to the main screen, the operating system here, and go to HDMI, and it'll search for your HDMI device to play through the projector. And let's not forget, there is another way that you can view this. You might be in your bedroom, laying down up on your bed, and look, I've got it pointed up, right up on my ceiling. So check it out. Now I've got a lot of light here at the moment, you know, just being shown from the lights up on the ceiling in the room, but that is amazing. So just imagine laying upon your bed and looking upright at the screen with the projector pointing upwards. So that is pretty cool. Just using the controller here, I'll get over to my settings. I might make this screen a little bit smaller because it might be a bit too big for my liking. Oh, not that small, thank you. And that's pretty good. Get on back to home. By the way, this is very responsive, this controller. And then I'll go, yep, I want to watch YouTube. There we go. Let's see what Gel is reviewing these days, hey? Not that rubbish and not that rubbish. So you get the gist of it, right? Let's go back to the home screen, and there you have it. I have to say the image quality is very nice. I do like it. Very, very crisp. When you're ready to pack all this away, you get your projector. This is the beauty of this carry case. It's really worth, I think, spending the extra $13 to get this option. You got your controller here, you got your power pack here. Chuck this in, controller. Close it up. And it zips up to a really nice form factor carry case, like this. Everything's protected in there, ready for watching movies. So there you have it. That is the MAGCUBIC HY300 Pro Plus. A very, very compact and handy little projector, especially if you're going camping or you want to just be able to take this with you in your kit and have a large format screen that you can watch. You will need some form of a AC power supply, but if you've got something like a portable battery inverter like this, then you'll be able to play movies up on the big screen anywhere you go. If you want to grab yourself one of these really budget projectors, then check out the link in the description of this video. This is from AliExpress. This will cost you about $65. This comes with the case. Bang for buck, not bad value whatsoever, and a good bit of kit as well. Very, very pleased and very impressed, to be honest, with what this is capable of. Anyways, that's it guys. Thanks for watching the video. Catch you on the next one.